Hello friends, welcome you Applied Science video series. We are covering the force, motion and energy. Last video we have seen that 2.4 Newton's law of motion, momentum, law of conservation of momentum. These all points we have covered already. Newton's law of motion, momentum, law of conservation of moment. These 3 points we have covered already in the last video. Now today's video we will cover force, inertia, work, power and energy, law of conservation of energy. These 3 chapters we have to cover, or these 3 points we have to cover in this in this video. Now coming to know what is the force. Force is the external agent. This is much more important points. Force is the external agent capable of changing the state of rest or motion of a particular body. Means force is the external agent that want to be change its state of rest or its motion. मीन्स अगर बॉडी स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट में है तो इसको चेंज करना चाहेगा, मे बी इट्स इन मोशन. अगर ये मोशन में है उसको अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट मोशन में है दे वांट टू बी स्टॉप. अदरवाइज फोर्स कैन बी डिफॉर्म दैट वन ऑल्सो. मीन्स अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है उसका शेप साइज को भी चेंज कर सकता है, अगर फोर्स से उसको ब्रेक कर सकते हैं किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को. दिस ऑल आर प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द फोर्सेस. So next, inertia. What is the inertia? Inertia is defined as the inability of a body change by itself the state of rest or uniform motion. Means inertia जो है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की के पोजीशन को चेंज करने में that will be creating restriction. ये है जैसे कि रेस्ट्रिक्शन मीन्स व्हाट, अगर कोई बॉडी ऑब्जेक्ट रेस्ट में है तो ये रेस्ट में ही रहना चाहेगा, दैट इज़ द इनर्शिया. अगर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट मोशन में है तो ये मोशन में ही रहना चाहेगा, दैट इज़ ड्यू टू इनर्शिया. तो इनर्शिया क्या है, अपने स्टेट में ही रहना चाहेगा, अपने चाहे दैट कैन बी इन स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट और दैट कैन बी इन मोशन. इनर्शिया इज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी दैट डू नॉट वांट टू बी चेंज इट्स स्टेट ऑफ रेस्ट और इट्स मोशन. Inertia, once again we will see, inertia means what? Inertia is defined as inability of a body, means that is the restriction of a body. Inertia क्या है, restriction of a body that do not want to change its state of rest, means अपने rest position को भी change नहीं करना चाहता है. Otherwise if body is in uniform motion that will be continue in uniform motion, that is the inertia. Now next, force is divided into two categories. First is the contact force and second is force at a distance. Means first is one is contact force and second is force at a distance, means force due to some distance. कुछ दूरी से ही फोर्स लगना, एक तो कॉन्टैक्ट से फोर्स लगना, एक कुछ दूरी से फोर्स लगना. We will see this one, what is that with example. See that contact forces means what? See here, by the contact, application of force is with object is with some contact, that is the contact force, that is physically contacting. This one is the much more point, that is physically contacting with the object. Means if you will see the definition of the contact force, means force that results when the two interacting objects are perceiving to the physically contact each other, means that will be physically contact with the object, that is the contact force. Force at a distance means what? Force, we are applying the force but that is with some distance. This is the contact, this all are example of the contact force. Now force at a distance, we will see that force at a distance means what? Application of force due to some distance. जैसे कि मैग्नेटिक फोर्स, ये क्या है, कुछ डिस्टेंस से ही अगर कोई यहाँ पे फेरस मटेरियल और आयरन या लोहे का कोई मटेरियल अगर वी आर कीपिंग, देन ड्यू टू एप्लीकेशन ऑफ दिस फोर्स, मैग्नेटिक फोर्स, इस पे फोर्स अप्लाई करेगा और इट विल बी अट्रैक्ट इन दिस साइड. अगर दूसरा मैग्नेट रख दिया, अगर सेम पोल है तो इट विल बी दस डिट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम ईयर, इसको डिफ्लेक्ट कर देगा दूसरे डायरेक्शन में. अगर सेम है इट वांट टू बी अट्रैक्ट इन दिस डायरेक्शन, दैट इज ड्यू टू फोर्स ड्यू टू सम डिस्टेंस, दैट इज द नॉन कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स or force at a distance, that will not physically contact with each other, that is force at a distance. Now coming to next, non-contact force, we will see that falling of object being we will see falling object are being pulled down means due to gravitational force. Non-contact force, gravitational force क्या है, कोई object में gravitational force that will be falling down means gravitational force which will be force applied by the earth due to its gravity, that will be not contact with the object, that is a non-contact force. Now we will see some example of contact force and not contact force. Just we will see frictional force. What are the contact forces? Contact forces, frictional force, tension force. Tension means what? Object applying away from the force applying away from the object, means opposite the direction of the object. If this one is the object and one force you apply in this side and in this side, that is the tensile force. Normal force. What is the normal force? Force will be applied on that one body, that is the normal force. Air resistance force, applied forces, a spring force, these all forces are contact force. Now coming to non-contact force or force at a distance is gravitational force, that will apply with certain distance. Electrical force, electromagnetic force, what we are telling, EMF we are telling, EMF due to EMF, that is electromagnetic force. Magnetic force due to magnet, these all forces are the non-contact. So all of you please remember this one, what are the forces at a distance and what are the forces due to its contact, physically contact. Now coming to see this one next slide, SI unit of the force is Newton, this is important, and CGS unit is dyne. These two sometimes in the examination some competitive exams are asking that what are the CGS force unit of the forces, that is the dyne. CGS unit of the forces is dyne, and this is much more important for unit conversion. 1 Newton is 10 to the power 5 dyne. What is the value of 1 Newton? That is 10 to the power 5 dyne, that is the unit of the forces in CGS form. Now 2.8, work, power and energy. Work, power and energy, this is the 2.8. Just we will see one by one. What is the work? Work is the process of energy transferred to the motion of an object by the application of the force. Means work is the transfer of energy. Work क्या है? Energy का transfer है, that is the energy of transfer to the motion of the object, that is the work. If we will see the formula, that is the another way we can also say work is the multiplication or product of force into distance, that is F into D, that is the, so W equal to work, W equal to force into distance, that is the formula of the work. So formula of the work is the product of force into distance. You can see here how we have to calculate application of the force and whatever distance is this one covered, that is the work, then this one is the F into D. One more important thing I want to be tell, that think even this one is the one wall and we are applying the force here. If there is no any displacement or distance here, displacement, then there is work done equal to 0. Means if we will say work equal to F into D, if D becomes 0, then work becomes 0. Remember this one. If anyhow, if whatever force we are applying, if there is no any displacement, then work becomes 0. Now next, work equal to work force into distance, this is the formula of work. Dimensional formula equal to ML2 T minus 2. What is that? Once again I am writing ML2 T minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of the work and its unit is joule. SI unit is joule. This is the much more important things. What are the dimensional formula? What is the unit of the work? Now this is the unit conversion whenever required. 1 joule is what? 1 Newton meter, that is the 1 joule. CGS unit, this is important. CGS unit of work is erg, ERG, work, erg, and 1 joule equal to 10 to the power 5, not 105, 10 to the power 5. Dyne into 100 cm means 10 to the power 7, totally 10 to the power 7 erg. This is correct. 1 joule equal to what? 10 to the power 7 erg. What is 1 joule, value of 1 joule equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. So it's required for whenever unit conversion is there, this is required, how much its value. Now coming to power, what is the power? Power is rate of doing work, means work, if you will see work per unit time, this is the power. Rate of work per unit time, that is the work per unit time, how much work is there, that is telling power. Now coming to next, power, work per unit time, you can see here work per unit time is the power and its unit is Newton meter per second. And SI unit, this is important, SI unit of the power is watt, this is the W watt, this is the SI unit of the power. Now you can see this one is important, remember this one, 1 HP 1 horsepower equal to 746 watts. 1 horsepower, only this one you have to remember, 1 HP means 1 horsepower equal to 746 watt. Next, energy, energy is capacity to do work. Energy, what is the energy? Energy is capacity to do work is the energy. Capacity to do work, how much capacity is there, that is the energy. It's a scalar quantity, unit of energy is joule and its dimensional formula is mL2T minus 2. This is dimensional formula of the energy. What are the capacity of doing work, that is the energy. Energy is the capacity of to do work or ability to do work, that is the energy. How much energy, we are telling now how much energetic. We have solved some problems, just we will see. A stone of weight 10 Newton falls from the top. One stone is there, its value is the 10 Newton and falls from the top of a 250 meter high cliff, means its height is given 250. Calculate how much work is done by the gravity. Due to gravity, work done equal to, means that is work done equal to potential energy. In this case, we will see work done potential energy, and potential energy formula equal to what? mgh. So just we have to put that one. Mass is the mg is Newton, if we are telling, means mg value are already given 10 and its height is value, what are the height? 250 meter, 250. So its answer is what? 2500. This is the answer. What is that 2500? Joule. That a unit of energy is the joule. So its answer is 2500 joule. Forms of energy. There are two forms of energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. Two forms of, we will explain one by one. What are the kinetic energy and what are the potential energy. Now, what are the kinetic energy? Energy due to its motion. If an object having some motion, then we will tell that that's having kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means energy due to its motion, that is the kinetic energy. अगर किसी ऑब्जेक्ट में मोशन है, means its speed having, then that is the kinetic energy. Example of kinetic energy, you can see here, this one is the example of the kinetic energy. Now this is important, what are the formula of the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy equal to half mv square, this is the formula of kinetic energy, and kinetic energy its unit is joule. Kinetic energy unit is joule, m is the mass, v is the velocity, that is meter per second. This all terms are there. What are that? Kinetic energy its unit is joule and m is the mass in kilogram and v is the velocity meter per second. This meter per second, this is v is the velocity. Now next, potential energy, energy due to its height, means storage, energy storage within an object due to its object position, this position with respect to the other position. We will not tell that surface with respect to, for example, if we will tell one object is here kept one table and surface is this one, another table here kept, means its potential is just with this height, mass mgh, mg into h, this h. So it's depend with another object, how much is energy with respect to another object, means with, if we are telling this one, just remove this part, if I will remove this one, so if it is with telling this object will fall from here with the to the surface, so its energy will change, its potential energy again change because this height will change. So, potential energy depends on its height with respect to where that body will fall, that is that potential energy. And formula of the potential energy equal to mgh equal to mgh. This all are example of the its high potential energy. This all are example of potential energy. Due to potential energy, here electricity will generate in hydropower plant. Power plant. Hydropower plant, we will see that due to potential energy here, that will be converted into that will potentially convert kinetic energy, that will be converted into electrical energy, that is the power plant. Formula, this is important. Mechanical energy, what is the mechanic? It is the sum of the potential energy and kinetic energy. What is the mechanical energy? It is sum of potential energy and kinetic energy is the mechanical energy. Some numericals we will see. Just we have to try to solve that one. What are that? A 2 kg hammer is lifted up by 0.4 meter. What is the potential energy? Just we have to, here mass is given, m equal to mass given 2 kg and height given 0.4 meter. Then you know that potential energy equal to mgh. So mass is 2 and g is the 9.8 and h value is what, 0.4. Then whatever value you have there, you have to calculate that one by the use of calculator or like calculating. So you will get the answer. This is the process. Now you can see its value answer is the 7.84 whenever calculating. Now next question is, what is the kinetic energy of 1500 kilogram, means mass given, car going at a speed 14 meter per second, means its velocity also given. So what are the kinetic energy? Then formula of the kinetic energy equal to what, half m v square. Just put the value, mass value also given, v value also given, just put that one and you will get the answer. What is the value of the kinetic energy? You will see the answer, this one, its answer is 147. Now next question is, the same car is now going at highway speed 28 meters per second. Only they see here velocity will change, just change that velocity, will get the answer. Same way, just see that answer is 588. Now coming to see this next question, we drop this 0.1 kilogram apple 1 meter. What speed does it hit the ground? Now you will see whenever it's hit, the one apple is there and here ground is there. Now you will see one apple is here and this is the ground. Now here what is that? Only its potential energy, there is no any kinetic energy. Now whenever it hits the ground, it's having only kinetic energy and there is no any potential energy. So what are the potential energy on the top equal due to energy conservation, that is same as kinetic energy. So here we will say that kinetic energy equal to, so calculate the kinetic energy. What is that? First we have to calculate potential energy. What is that potential energy? M, G and H. What is that? Mass already given 0.1, G you know 9.81 and H is 1 meter. Whatever value is there, that is the same as the kinetic energy. That is the answer. Now coming to know some practice question is there. Try to see this one and try to practice this all questions. I have given some practice questions, so you have to be that is such type of revision. These all questions are much more important question. Better than you have to take a screenshot so you can see this later and you have tried to solve this one. This all question 5 and 6, this all are practice set question is there. 7th, 8th, 12, 13, 14, these all are questions. Now next video we will explain law of conservation of energy. This is much more important question. We will explain in next video. Just I want to be request to everybody how its video. If you having any comment, if you having any suggestion, please write in comment box. So I will try to improve that one. Thank you.